Alright, well, let's start off. Hi, I'm Jason. I'm working on my car. We've got lots of problems from the dealership. Coggins Ford is awful. They really botched a bunch of things. The transmission cooler installation, the trailer hitch installation, along with a whole bunch of other body fit and finish missing pieces and plugs and things like that. The AutoNation Ford has been helping out a lot, but I just wanted to point out that they had to replace the turbo, and they are assessing transmission. So I got it back after about a month, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. So I decided, it's 50,000 miles, I wanted to do a transmission fluid change. So that's what I did today. We're troubleshooting noises in the transmission, poor shifting and things like that, right? Remember, Coggins Ford was in there installing a transmission cooler. I'll show you what I found. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So the instructions say that there should be up to 8 quarts of fluid out of this thing, of which you can change about 4.5 quarts. So to dump it out, it's a really simple procedure. It's one drain plug on the bottom. There's a leveling screw on the side of the engine, side of the transmission, on just behind the driver's side wheel here in the front. So normally, if you take out a certain amount, you would expect to put in roughly a similar amount, right? Well, here's the thing. I put it up, popped the plug, drained it out, and I got 3 quarts. Actually, not even. So there's like 2 3/4 quarts of transmission fluid out of it. I wonder why I'm having transmission problems. Rough shifting, sometimes doesn't shift. Yeah, noisy. Anyway, I got 2 3/4 quarts drained out. All right. So I put back in 4.5 quarts, just like the instructions said. Went for a little drive, warmed everything up. It was about a 10-mile drive, actually. Warmed everything up, got it nice and hot. Brought it back here in the garage. Popped the front wheel off, located the leveling screw, pulled that off, and drained out the remainder. So that's how much I got out. I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little over half. So I put in 4.5. I got out 2 3/4. The truck is full. The SUV is full now, properly leveled. Everything's there. What does this tell you about a dealership? So, AutoNation's been good to me. They've been working on parts and stuff, but they've had the truck for almost 2 months, telling me there's a transmission problem. They're waiting for Ford to do something with it. You know what the transmission problem is? It's almost 3 quarts too low on transmission fluid. Very disappointing. Oh, and then on top of that, all right, so they broke the active dam, air dam system, so in underneath there. So I've had to zip tie that open. And I don't know if you can see the panel under there, but the air guard under the engine. Although AutoNation did help me out with some plugs and stuff, they weren't able to get me the plastic plugs. So all the screws that are supposed to go in there, they are barely hand tight. They're going to fall out in a heartbeat. So I got to figure something out. So I guess I'm going online and ordering some Ford screws and parts. I don't know, guys. This is what dealerships have come to, when you're better off to work on your own car than let them touch it. Okay. Even AutoNation, which they've been very nice to me and they've been very good. Coggins Ford was disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I'll link in some clips to the video. They ran the power wire through my coil spring on the rear, through it for my trailer hitch install. Not around it, didn't just drop into it, through the spring. Can you imagine? Hit a bump, short out your lights, blow a fuse. That'd be lovely. Just disgusting work. Absolutely disgusting. Coggins Ford, terrible. AutoNation, much nicer to deal with, straight up. A little disappointing they didn't catch this. That seems pretty basic, If they're going to start making cars without dipsticks for checking your transmission fluid level, you would think their techs would be able to get it. But at the same time, AutoNation has been very helpful. Coggins Ford, never go to their service. Thanks, guys. Bye.